Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing this morning? I really hope you're doing well. It is Sunday, July 17th, 2016 as I'm recording this. It's Sunday. But it's late Sunday because I had busy, important work to do this Sunday. I laid on the couch, watched Netflix, watched HBO, and that was it. But now I'm up, standing up, getting dressed, going to go out and talk with some friends. So I'm putting together my pocket dump, and that my pocket dump. I'm putting together what to stuff my pockets with so I feel good and that I can show off as well. And that's it. You're taking a look at it right there on my desk. I threw all these things on the desk, arranged them in that regular arrangement, took a picture of it, posted it on my Instagram just a couple of minutes ago, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes ago, at Keith Kevin Ken. Go take a look at it. Don't forget you can always follow that feed if you'd like. Turn my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and then I ate some dill potato chips. Yeah, I wouldn't lie to you. Got finished with the the chips, washed my hands, turned the iPhone from photo to video. Now it really is time to do the pocket dump deconstruction. Hey, it's Sunday. I'm trying to stretch it out as much as possible. This is the carry. This actually fell into what the carry I wanted to carry. I do have a knife that got away, but it has a little story to it. So let's get to it. I am carrying the Apple Watch today. Usually I do my Apple Watch at work. You guys see that it's one of my pocket dumps because it's a heavy meeting load, and I just want to, usually it's meetings outside or people from the outside in, and I want to keep track of all my emails and phone calls to my iPhone without putting it on the desk and acting like I'm not paying attention to them. Just a slight little tilt of the wrist, but I figured I'd wear it today because it just felt like it. I didn't want to go into my bedroom and go through watches, so I really wanted to, I unplugged it and said, this is it. So that's my Apple Watch for today. You can always tell when Kevin from Keith Kevin Ken is celebrating the holidays or he's on a vacation or something because the cigars just get bigger. Oh man, this is a Cueva. You know why the cigar is so big on a Sunday? This Cuban cigar, it's because I plan on staying up as long as it takes to finish this. Several hours to finish this cigar. And just to think before starting another work week. And to realize that Monday through Friday, I go through that so that I can have these great things that make me happy. That's the Cueva. That's how I call it. I don't know how you name it. You know what? I put some blue into this flask today. Some blue blended scotch because I'm going to meet friends. And I'll tell you, it's not cool to put single malt in a flask. It's not cool to put expensive blue blended scotch in a flask. It's not cool. It just isn't cool. You're supposed to have these special ice cubes that don't melt fast, and you have this wonderful glass. But man, it's so cool to be sipping out of a flask and saying, yeah, I'm doing the blue stuff. Actually, though, my friends love doing it. Both females and males just love it. It's just cool, especially when you're smoking some cigars or take some a swig of some expensive stuff. One of my old Coach thin wallets. Let's get to the coin here. This coin is from 2003. Even with the shade, you may not be able to see it all that well. It's an elephant coin, Wildlife Series from 2003. This coin was when there was a Zambia making this coin. So that's what it is, the Zambia 2003 elephant coin, as my special good luck coin in my pocket. Let's take the knives off of the pad. And of course, the pad is a field notes pad, a black field notes pad. You gotta love the field notes pad. I just love pulling it out and scribbling on it. It's cool and so understated that it's just nice. Whoops, sorry, I keep hitting my tripod. Someone asked me, why do you shake and everything when you go? You guys can't see it, but I do reach around a little tripod. So it's not a direct reach to the knives. I'm getting better at it. But every now and then you'll see me like searching. I know I always tell you guys that I'm older, but I'm not that old, okay? I'm just searching around this tripod. Oh man, this carry just makes me happy. I mean, I literally am just smiling. This is the Copa. This is my keychain knife. Oh, I love that Spyderco Copa series. It's Spyderco when they said, look, over 4 years, we're going to give you a bunch of gentleman folders in one series. It's called the Copa series. I have the entire series. I just did a video on this channel. It's the Copa, the complete collection. Take a look at it if you're interested in Copas. Oh, you should be interested. Just wonderful knives. 16 of them in the set. Each knife limited to only 600. So there's only 599 of this giraffe bone Copa out there. And I love this giraffe bone. Oh, I love when knife makers use these natural kind of things on their handles, and they can't control them. Some of them are super purty, some of them have defects. I love this line through. I like when there are complications in it. Just makes it really natural. I just love it. This is the Copa. All of the Copas are the same. This has a 2.4 inch VG10 steel blade. I love that even on this little blade it has a wonderful forward choil and a back choil right here. Just really nice. That strong back lock. Listen to it click into place. It's just nice. Place for my keychain. I love it as a keychain knife. Wonderful clip. Really a wonderful clip. You don't even feel it. But you know what? You don't even need a clip. Maybe clip it to that inside little pocket on your jeans. Man, what a nice knife. I love carrying this as a keychain knife. I really do. My medium knife is one of a collection of knives that I've gotten from Spyderco. Spyderco released a series of Sprint Run knives, their burnt orange series. They've got, this is the Delica. They have the Endura, the Stretch, the Firefly, I called it a Firefly. Dragonfly. I love Firefly, the series. The Dragonfly. And also the Man Bug and the Ladybug. All in this burnt orange fiberglass reinforced nylon blade. Handle. The FRN handle. But what makes them special, why they are a Sprint Run from Spyderco is most of the time 1,000 knives or less is because of the blade. Yeah, it's the same blade on all of those knives. In this case, it's the 2.9 inch blade from the Delica 4 in that kind of leaf shape from Spyderco. But instead of VG10 steel, this is HAP 40 steel. Yeah, HAP 40 steel, just a wonderful steel that's very strong, retains the edge real nice. Can you see that line? Let's see if I can do that. These lights play with it. Anyway, there's a line. Yeah, there you go. Below that line on the blade, that's where that, you can see the HAP 40. That's what you're sharpening. That is the core blade. But what Spyderco did is they sandwiched it between 2 layers of SUS 410 steel. You guys know I'm not a steel expert, but what Spyderco says is it really helps It's a stainless steel that really helps prevent this from corroding, rusting out. And also it adds strength to that HAP 40 blade. Really nice series of blades. I just love the Delica, as you guys know. It's a great part of my Delica sub collection of the family. But also, man, a nice blade. Burnt orange. Hey, listen, those knives I told you that are part of this burnt orange sprint run, some of them actually have dark orange handles on the VG10 or their regular blades, their production knives. So be careful. Don't just go because the orange looks burnt. Make sure that on the blade and down on the blade it says HAP 40/SUS 410, okay? Make sure you get that sprint run knife. You know the sprint runs, they're still available. Sprint runs go, first come, first serve, and then they get into the secondary market and everyone hypes up the prices. That is the Delica 4 sprint run. Burnt orange with that HAP 40 steel. And then my baby. Mammoth bark ivory, inlaid, large, Chris Reeve, Sebenza 21. It's hard to get mammoth ivory, mammoth bark ivory, just ivory inlays of the Chris Reeve knives. They're just hard to come by. I was so happy to get this mammoth bark ivory. Oh, I love the mammoth bark ivory. And I told you, natural. Look, even Chris Reeve can't control how it looks. And I love that about these knives. The more complicated they get, the better I like them. Oh, I love this knife. Yeah, everything else is the same. 3.6 inch S35VN steel. Of course, Chris Reeve on all of his inlaid knives, except for the Micarta, has that shiny titanium, that polished titanium on the show side with 2 strips of whatever he's inlaying. In this case, it's mammoth ivory bark. And then on the other one, and on the lock side, everything is shiny except for the lock and the clip, which I just adore. What a great carry. That's the carry. That is my pocket dump. That's what I took a picture of and posted to Instagram not too long ago at Keith Kevin Kim. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. Woo! Now you guys are sitting there going, sure, Kevin, you were going to put that big Spyderco tie stick in your pocket for a carry. No. But it is the knife that got away. And the reason it's the knife that got away is every Sunday, this is only my second Sunday, but I started this service. Hey, no, they are not sponsoring me. I saw a lot of things on YouTube where I think they do sponsor them. I pay for it. It's called Blue Apron, where they give you just enough ingredients and stuff and food with instructions to cook, because I'm by myself, and let me tell you something, I can't cook a bit. I just eat from the outside, so I'm trying to get a little healthier. So I went down, and I don't like bringing up the boxes. Of course, I went down, and the guys in the mailroom love when I go down. And when I do go down, I bring one of my big fancy knives because they just love to play with it after I cut open the box. Of course, that box has a bunch of dry ice and stuff, so I needed to bring the box up later. I went, oops, I thought it was something else, but they loved that I was down there. This is the big Spyderco tie stick. They just released it this year, 2016. It's one of the knives, one of the many, many, many knives that they're releasing this year, and what I've been calling an epic year. It's Brian Tye. It's off of one of Brian Tye's. It's a collaboration with Brian Tye based on one of his custom knives. I want to own one of those at some point. It's all titanium. Look how milled out it is. Oh, it feels so nice. I really love it. Standoffs, just a nice open. It has that Chris Reeve integral frame lock, and look at that blade. Oh man, I just love it. It's a Tanto blade. Oh, that satin blade. S90V steel. Upscale steel. I love that. They bumped up the steel for this knife as well. All titanium with that wonderful blade. The blade is 3.9 inches. The knife altogether is 9.2 inches when it's open. And it's nice, man. It's nice and light. It fits my fat hand just perfect, of course. I just love it. I've been trolling Brian Tye and all of his knives. Now you see his custom knives on Blade HQ and a lot of other places. I love that. But man, I really like this. This is one of the biggies I like from Spyderco. I really like this knife. Man. Anyway, this is the Brian Tye stick. It is the knife that got away because it's the first knife that I played with, and I went down and used it to chop open some boxes and impress everyone in the office at my apartment facility. A lot of oohs and ahs. Can I see that? I always bring down the big knife. You can only impress people with a big knife who aren't knife people when it's being used. And you know, you run down and they know you're not down there to stab them. You're down there to open up boxes. So I like bringing a lot of my knives and getting some use out of them. Isn't that a pretty knife though? There you go, folks. That's my Sunday carry. What's yours? Say in the box down below, the windowsill down below here on the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel. I have bought 2 knives in a pay period when I said I wasn't going to buy knives. But man, Spyderco's great marketers. 2 sprint run knives from Spyderco. You guys can probably guess what they are. Hopefully they'll be coming by Wednesday or Thursday. When they do, I'll post an Instagram, and of course I'll do a special YouTube video here on this channel about them just for you guys. Hey, don't forget, thumb this up. I really appreciate all the thumbs. I really do. It's for me. It keeps me going each and every day, so I appreciate that. If you're watching these videos and you enjoy them, hit that subscribe button. It takes a second so you don't miss any of the things that I do. We are, as a group, we have a goal. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and when we do, I'm opening up all my Spydercos. The new ones and the very, very early ones that I have, over 400 knives. So hit that subscribe button. You guys, I really enjoy you. Man, this is, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not blowing Cuban cigar smoke up your behinds, okay? The reason I do this every day, I don't get paid to do it. The reason I do it every day is I really enjoy sharing the knives with you and talking to you and reading all your comments. So thank you very much for all of the time that you've given me. Thank you very much. You guys have a perfect day. Keep your pockets full. Trust me, it does make you happy. It's a lot of fun. Goodbye.